Good morning. Good morning. Gee, it's great to wake up with just, it's a Monday. Good morning. Good morning. Gee, it's great to start your day with coffee with Karma today. Oh, I'm running late and I just sometimes just get verklempt. Let me yes. I want to make sure my mic was working because on Friday I did the entire episode and the mic wasn't on. So I wanted to double check that. So today I asked the question, could a sitcom character, not a retro sitcom character, hold the keys to your success? Well, in this episode, I'm going to share with you 5 mindset tips that are inspired by the TV show That Girl that starred Marlo Thomas and was first aired in I didn't write it down. First aired in 1966. And in case this is the first episode that you're seeing this month, every episode this month up until my birthday, which is August 26th, I'm gonna be sharing episodes that are inspired by TV shows that first aired the year that I was born. So, let's get to it. 5 mindset hacks that you can learn from watching That Girl. First is embrace the unconventional path. Now, being an actress is not necessarily considered unconventional today, but back in the day, she went off to live in New York all by herself to pursue her acting career, and that was unconventional for the time. So, you want to follow your own path when it comes to your books. This is part of what makes you, you. And the best content that will attract your ideal clients will also repel those people who are not ideal for you, and that's what you want. You don't want something that's milky toast and in the middle. So follow your path. Follow what God's calling you to do, not what He's calling someone else to do, what He's calling you to do, so that you can unlock your true success and attract your ideal clients. Hmm. Point number 2, persistence in the face of rejection. Every episode usually followed Anne-Marie either applying for or getting some form of acting job, but it was never quite the acting job she thought it would be, or she was rejected, but she kept at it. She kept after her dream of being an actress. So, follow your path. You're gonna get no's. You're gonna get rejected. Maybe your list won't grow as fast as you thought it will. That's okay. You follow, like I said in the first one, follow yours and be persistent in the face of rejection. Now, when you get that rejection, I recommend that you take a look at it and see where the rejection came from. Is there something that you did that you could do better next time? Don't just go, "Oh, it's a rejection. I'm following my own way." No, no, that's you want to learn from your rejections, not just ignore them. But that doesn't mean you don't persist to continue to go for your dream. Huh. Thing number 3, confidence in your voice. Anne Marie was, well, always Anne Marie. Like in it was actually in the pilot, and then it was rejiggered for a later episode, and it was called What's in a Name? And she was under pressure to change her name from Anne Marie to, I think she went with Anne Beaumont. Because everyone would go, "Well, Anne Marie what?" Because Marie didn't sound like a last name. And she got in this big argument with her dad because her dad's like, "I named a daughter, not an actress." And finally, at the very end of the show, they're watching the show, and the end credits come up, and I loved it because it said, "That girl, Anne Marie," because it was a play on the name of the show. And what she told her father is that she wanted to change her name because it would help her, but it was hurting her father more than it would ever help her. I thought that was a beautiful thought. So, have confidence in your voice, and yes, be aware of the effects that your voice has on your clients, on you, on those you love, and sometimes you'll need to compromise it a tiny bit only because that compromise actually makes you better. So follow your voice, but be aware of how it can hurt others. Don't use your voice as a weapon. Use it as a force of good. Number 4, visualizing success. In the opening of That Girl, there's a scene where she sees herself wearing this fantastic dress in a shop window. That is an example of visualizing the success that she had come to New York to achieve. And, I've written about this, but I'm in Mind Valley and I'm taking the Silva course, and a lot of this has to do with visualization, and something that Vishen said in one of the early episodes is that not everyone is visual. If you can actually see what it is you want to achieve, do that. But if visualization is challenging for you, I'm not a visual person, I'm more of a kinesthetic person, and visualizing things is hard unless I've already seen it, then I can just remember it. Um, what visualization is not only just seeing, it's experiencing that which you want. So, when you want something, visualize it in as many senses as possible. Make it feel, experience as real as possible because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between your imagination and what's actually happening and will help pull that which you experience in your mind into reality. And this is something interesting in last night's episode, by the way, of or lesson for Mind Valley. He said something that Michael Beckwith had told him is that law of attraction is about pulling that wish to you, but that's not really how it works. What really works is that you're changing your identity so that you are more in alignment with that which you want. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking to become the person you need to be in order to have that which you want. Just a thought. And in a way, that's what Anne-Marie was doing. By moving to New York and doing the things she needed to do to be an actress, she was creating the new persona that she needed to be in order to become the actress that she wanted to be. And finally, number 5, celebrate small wins. There were several episodes where Anne-Marie celebrated things, and I've done an entire episode of the Author Switch podcast all about celebrating the small wins along the way. This is part of what pulls you forward. Celebrating those little milestones that you achieve. Don't just go, "Okay, I got it, on to the next." Pause a moment, go, "Yes, I made this milestone. I got here. Now what's next?" When you celebrate the small wins along the way, it helps propel you along the journey that you're seeking. So there you go, 5 mindset tips inspired by the TV show That Girl. And on Wednesday, I will be talking about business tips inspired by Irwin Allen's The Time Tunnel. I will see you then. For now, this is Carma Spence, a person who helps, a book advisor who helps executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write, publish, and market a client attracting book so that you grow your business. And I'm saying,